Hey guys, today we're looking at Gogeta LR at 55% in the dupe system. So this is probably, usually I typically do the longer showcases for rainbow units, but I want to maybe start doing these showcases where either units at 55% or they have one dupe, because I feel like that's a more realistic representation for how most people are going to have these guys, at least for now, until they return maybe once or twice, and you can start picking them up red coins, right? Because then at that point you can save up and it's a lot easier to get dupes for them. But at this point they just released, so I think most people are going to have them at either 55% or with one dupe. So this is more of a, again, realistic scenario. They have no skill orbs on them right now, and we're going to be showing them off on two different teams. So the first team that I have here is Realm of God, so it's Beerus' team, and I'm going to have him linked up with the AGL Gogeta. And then the other team is Movie Heroes, where I'm also going to have him linked up with the Gogeta. So there's obviously more teams this guy's on, right? We could take a look at his categories. You can also run him on his own team, Final Trump card. You can run him on the Fusion team. You can run him on Transformation Boost, Kamehameha. Kamehameha could be a good option too, but I don't want this video to be too long. Once I get this guy rainbowed and do his own showcase there, that's going to be one of the longer ones where I do like an hour plus long showcase with this guy through every possible event. But in this video, what I want to do is I want to take him through a Dokkan event, I want to take him through Super Battle Road, and I want to take him through a portion of a longer type event like Infinite Dragon Ball History. Because typically these fusion units, you want to get them built up. They take a while to start, to get going. So I want to see them at their full potentials, even though they're only at 55%. So let's start off going through a Dokkan event, see how they do, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so here we are in the LR Vegito Dokkan event, because I still need to do this stage a bunch of times to awaken Vegito, and figured I'd just jump in here. Unfortunately, the rotations aren't the best, but we do have pretty good orb placement here, so who links up better? It is this guy, okay. So this is turn 1 of Gogeta being on rotation, turn 2 of the actual fight. 58k defense, not the best defense. I mean, he's only 55%, but still. We'll go ahead and get these. That'll be 18k super attack. We'll get these. And we'll see just how well he's able to do right here against this physical opponent, which is, he's going to probably kill him in one hit. Maybe not. Almost basically a 2 million attack stat. No support on rotation, which is actually not bad. These guys do take a while to build up. They transform, they do all this stuff, so. Alright, then we got the additional, so that's one thing to note as well. They don't even need dupes to get additionals in base form, right? Well, additional super attacks, right? Because Gogeta, once he transforms, he only does a guaranteed additional normal attack. But in base form, he can actually do additional super attacks, so. He almost actually killed him by himself. That's pretty impressive for no dupes. Alright, here we go. I don't know, seeing that just gets you so excited. Unfortunately, the orbs suck. Oh, never mind, we have Goku. I forgot we have Goku. This just changes the orbs worth. Okay. So, this is the rotation that I wanted. Unfortunately, we have no support, though. That's not the biggest deal ever. So, do remember, let's just take a look at his passive real fast, because we didn't actually talk about that earlier. He does get Ki plus 5 when he launches an attack. So, all you need is 13 Ki, and he'll get his 18 Ki super attack. And then again, like I mentioned earlier, he does perform an additional normal attack while in the first or second slot. So that can't be a super attack. And the fact that he doesn't have any additional in the potential system means that he can't get an additional super attack after that normal attack. And then something interesting about these guys is these guys do something different as the third attacker in a turn. So if you look, let me just make sure I'm reading the right part here. So after that semicolon, on the fourth line, launches an additional super attack and a high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack as the third attacker in the turn. So the only time this guy can launch a super attack without any additional in potential system is if you have him in the third slot. So we'll do 2 super attacks as long as you get one, which is pretty. It's impossible not to get one as long as you're running 2 3-key leaders, because he's going to start with 6 key. Even if you get 1 key, he gets 5 key when he attacks, right? Actually, no. Oh yeah, so that's something else to note too, I guess. He only gets the Ki plus 5 in the first or second slot. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll keep him in the first slot here, because we do have a good setup here with the Strength Orb here. And we will get an 8 Ki super attack. Actually, that'll almost be max Ki, so that'll be good. And something else to note finally also is that he does infinitely stack his attack in base form, and we got 2 super attacks off, which means he stacked his attack twice. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Let's see what he gets up to here. I'm interested in seeing this. 2.38, and remember, this is effective against all types because it is in the first slot. And after this, we'll get an additional normal attack as well. And he's building up his attack and defense while attacking every single time as well. So this guy's got a lot going on. It's a lot to keep up with. All right, then we have this guy. I imagine we'll take him out here. I think what we'll do is, after this, we'll go into Super Battle Road, so we see how he does. Well, if the Goku at the end gets a crit, this guy's done. Okay, well, we'll move on to Super Battle Road, see how he does there. And it's going to be a different story there for sure, I'm telling you right now. Okay, so we're going to jump into the Realm of Gods Super Battle Road stage. Now this is still, I think, on Global, the hardest stage of this event because we don't have Extreme SPR yet. So we'll see how well we do. Let's see what the rotations are first. Let's jump in here. So Gogeta is starting off there. Okay, that's good. These rotations are actually fine. I do want to get the AGL Gogeta linked up with the STR Gogeta, though. What I might end up doing here is I might end up relegating the LR to the 3rd slot, because, again, we take a look at what he's doing. We take a look at his defense. It's really... I mean, 79k is not bad, right? It's just... It's not enough for Super Battle Road. Beerus is going to tank a lot better, and I feel like having him on rotation here is probably going to be better in the long run. So... I'm thinking for Super Battle Road, at least for a 55% Gogeta, it might be better just to float him off every single time. And if you get to the point where he's going to transform, that's where you want to, then keep him on rotation. He's going to just dominate everything, right? So we'll do this for now. We'll have Beerus aim at, Hercule here. Guess we have to get those blues, even though it's a little bit overkill, but that's fine. So, yeah, that's whatever. Get that. And I want to save those purples for Gogeta. I don't really care if the Supreme Kai super attacks or not. So we'll have her just aim at this guy, whatever. And then Gogeta can also aim at him as well. No items active here. Of course, the first attack is a super attack. So this is going to do a lot. Yeah. Of course. Like, are we just dead? If we die, we'll just come back. Okay, if we get super one more time, we're dead. That's so unlucky. The first attack is a super attack. That did like 100k more damage than it should have. I think we're okay. Are we? Yeah, I think so. Okay, we managed to live. So we'll watch this attack, and then we'll cut back to when Gogeta's next on rotation here. Alright, well, I mean, he's pretty much dead. And you know what sucks? Is that I really don't want to break up this rotation of Beerus and Whis. For the sake of the showcase, I will. But normally I think this is a bad idea. I think it links up better with Whis. No, it's the same. Okay, so we'll have Gogeta just take care of him here. But normally I would just do this again, because I want to keep this setup going. But it's fine. We'll just have him take out King Choppa here. That's fine. Okay, so King Choppa is dead. There's no way he survives. And we will move on to the next stage here soon. Okay, so here we are. This is the second rotation of the second round here. So I did break up my rotation of Beerus and Whis last time, even though I don't think that was the smartest thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and, well, there's that 3 attacks in the middle. They also don't link up super well with each other. I think I'm going to leave Gogeta at the end. Master Roshi is sealed. And again, he does have... Is it a high chance of dodge? I think it is. Yeah. high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including super attack. So I'm going to float him off again here, and we'll have Beerus focus on Mutaido, I guess. So you can get this. I'm worried about the Supreme Kai in the middle, but we do have a Whis active. If Mutaido supers in the middle, that's really going to be not good. I mean, even with a Whis active, we can still die. I'm also trying to figure out if there's a way to super with Gogeta. I think there is. I think if I do this, then we get a super attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to super him, or I'm going to focus on him in case we get an additional super. And then Gogeta, you can also attack him as well. Okay, we'll try this. We do have a Whis active again, so I don't think it's going to be too bad. Okay, here comes like 2 supers. Watch this. Okay, that's not good. Okay, so here's the attack by Gogeta. Again, he does have a high chance to evade attacks here, so if we can evade this attack, that would be awesome. Or at least one of them. There's one, and there's 2. Okay, pretty good. Alright. Definitely did not sabotage that last rotation to get the transformation here at all. Definitely did not do that. Alright, so we have another situation here where we can break up the Whis Beerus rotation. I think I will, just because, again, this is his showcase, the Gogeta showcase. But I'm going to use this active skill, I think. Actually, let me see something. It's the same. So, we can... I think we can kill Roshi with Gogeta. I think there's a chance, because remember, Whis is giving 50% attack to the whole rotation, which includes Gogeta, so... We're going to do this. This should give us enough ki to do the 18 ki super attack, because we're getting 7 ki from this, and then we get 5 from attacking, so we're getting 12 ki from just getting these, and we're at 6 right now, so that'll be enough. So we'll attack Roshi. Let's see how much we can do. And I'm going to do this just so I can use the active skill, because... Oh wait, I can't use it... I'm stupid. I should have moved Whis in the first slot. Whatever, it's fine. We don't need the active skill. We will attack Roshi again with Beerus. I think this actually might be a Dokkan attack. Should I go for the Dokkan? I can guarantee a Dokkan attack here. I think I will, just to have it in the video. We'll do this, and then Whis will give you these. That should be okay. Do we have any items active? I think we don't. If we get supered in the first slot by Grandpa Gohan, are we dead? What's our defense at? 66k? I think we might die, but that's okay. I'm gonna risk it. It's a good opportunity to see how much damage it would take from it anyway. Okay, we didn't get supered. 37k is not actually terrible. But yeah. Alright, this should take care of both of them, so... $2.5, huh? Again, he needs 11 attacks to build up all the way once he's transformed, so he's literally not built up a single time. Yeah, and he's going to do the additional normal to kill him. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. I think we're going to call it here for Super Battle Road, and we'll move on to Infinite Dragon Ball History. I think we saw just how good this guy can be in Super Battle Road, which is good. I mean, what you do, I think the strategy has actually worked out pretty well. You'll leave him in the 3rd slot before he transforms, and then once he transforms, you can just put him on rotation and he just dominates. So, I like that strategy a lot. Let's move on to Infinite Dragon Ball History. Okay, so we're going to be taking the same team into Infinite Dragon Ball History. We're taking the Beerus Realm of Gods team. I'm going to have him linked up with the AGL Gogeta the whole time. And I'm going to skip towards like the middle portion because I want him to transform. I want him to get built up a little bit. And then the point of running this mode is to just see him at full power or approaching full power so that we can judge just how good this guy is at 55%. Here we are against Trunks. Now we have supered, we're not super, we've attacked 5 times with Gogeta. So he's at 5 out of 11 attacks needed to get to the full 70, what is it, 77%? So we're going to get a Dokkan attack here. I'm going to get all of these purple orbs. This should bring him to max ki because once he gives himself 5 ki, that should be enough. I'll get these, and Dokkan attack will ensue here. So this will probably push us to 6. I can't imagine he's going to live one attack here, so we'll go from 5 to 6 attacks, and we'll still need to attack 5 more times after this. Alright. And there's no support on rotation here either, so keep that in mind. Attack stat is 3.439. No dupes, no support. That's pretty good. Yep, he is dead. Okay, so this should be attack number 7 coming up here. We do have an active skill as well, which I didn't even talk about in this video, but we can go and take a look at what that does real quick. So his active skill is Ultimate Kamehameha. Can be activated when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or below. And then it greatly raises his attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. So keep in mind, when that's performed in the first or second slot, it also gets effective against all types. So it's insanely powerful. I think we're going to forego using this for now, and we're going to go and use that later. So this is going to be attack number 7 and 8. I'm going to actually intentionally get the 12 key super attack because I don't want to kill him in one hit, so that we can stack twice here. So we're going to do this. You can have this, and then you can just have these. So maybe he'll dodge. I don't know. This is attack number 7. He didn't dodge it, so I'm glad I didn't do the 18 key super attack. And then we got attack number 8. So we need 3 more attacks and he'll be fully built up. That's actually pretty good tanking, I'm not going to lie. Don't forget that he does raise his defense on super attacks, so he did raise it there. Coming up here should be attack number 9 and number 10. So we'll get all these. We have a support on rotations. This is going to be a pretty nice attack stat here. Again, still not fully built up, but we're almost there. After this turn, we will only need one more turn to be fully built up as well. So 4.64. That's pretty good for no dupes. Okay, and he has a guaranteed additional normal coming after this. So this is attack number 9, and then this is attack number 10. So next attack will get us fully built up. Okay, let's see how much he tanks this for. This neutral typing. That's pretty good. I have no complaints about that at all. Alright, so here we go. We have no support on rotation, and we are 1 attack away from being fully built up. What's our defense looking like? 113,000. That's pretty good for no dupes. We'll go ahead and get these, and I think we should be good to go. We don't need to. I don't think we need to use any items here, right? We have our defense is sufficient, right? I think we're good. So we'll get these, and we'll see what happens. Taking a little bit of damage, but that's okay. This is the last stage of this long event, so taking 8,000 per normal, I don't think it's too bad. Alright, so now we are fully built up. Finally. Now he's taking no damage. That's good. I mean, that's pretty solid. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and use the other rotation to get him below half health so that we can have a active skill finish next turn. So I'll be right back. Well, it doesn't really get better than this situation. We have fully built up Gogeta. 11 attacks have been performed once he's transformed. We have him linked up alongside the AGL Blue Gogeta, and we have a support on rotation. So let's go ahead and use the active skill. This is going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, 3.24, and you got the flashy KO screen there as well. So I think with that, we're going to end this showcase here. I mean, as you guys can see, he's really, really good, even at just 55% in the dupe system. I am going to do one of these on Vegito as well, and then once I've rainbowed Gogeta, I already have Vegeta rainbowed. Once I rainbow Gogeta. Well, I don't have him rainbow. I have enough dupes to rainbow him, but once I have Gogeta rainbow, we're going to do a showcase, rainbow showcase on each one, and they're each going to be very long. So keep in mind that's coming as well. I have a bunch of videos planned. I have at least 20 thumbnails sitting in my Google Drive waiting to be used. So a lot of content coming on the way. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all in the next one.